Okay, hello everyone. Good morning. So, what we're going to do today is upper body work, basically functional training. So, this is just part of an hour-long workout. And normally, at first, you would alternate upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. But we're just going to do all the upper body exercises today for this. And I'm actually, I think, going to get rid of this mat because with the humidity, I am sticking to it. So, and that's dirty. Okay, so, and my name's Shannon, by the way. So, the unique thing about these exercises is they're full body workouts. So you have a primary exercise and you're working everything else. And you're working balance at the same time. So you get everything. So these exercises are great for anybody. And they can be adapted in how many repetitions you do, what level of weight you do. You normally want a light weight because these are meant to help with endurance, cardiovascular. So this is not a heavy weightlifting exercise. You're using all the little trigger muscles in your body, unlike if you go to the gym and just work on the bench or the Nautilus equipment. You're getting everything. So if you're a runner, you're going to get all of these mobilizing balance exercises for ankles, hips, knees, everything that you need if you need to just wait that way. Quickly jump over a coral snake, which I'm in Houston, it happens. So, they're gorgeous, but definitely want to stay away from them. Anyway, so how we're going to start this is just feet hip width apart. You have two weights. These happen to be 3 pounds. I've been doing a lot today. I'll go for 5 pounds, but I won't do any more for this. Some of my male clients will do, I'll put them at 8 pounds, maybe 10 pounds. No more than that. But just know it's everything that's involved in the exercise and the amount of reps that you do that make the difference. So for strong lean muscle, we want lower weight, more reps. That will also give you more definition as well. So that's if you want to build bulk muscle, then it's the big weights and much less reps. Okay, so here we go. So you're going to lift one foot, and we're going to do bicep curls. We're going to do 10. Now, if you have problems with balance, normally each side is going to be different, and you need to tap your toe down, go ahead and do that. And, recollect your balance. And if you're close to the wall, you can tap on the wall, whatever. So here, you can lift up your foot whatever way you want. You can just do your toe off. You can do tree pose, yoga pose. If you get your foot all the way to your groin, that's great. I haven't done that one for a while, so take it to the back. Whatever works for you. Okay. Pull up through your hips, up through your body. You want to be as long as possible. Think of one being held by one strand of your hair, and it's not going to break. Just really nice and tall. and especially go up through your hips and walking there, and then that will help with your balance. So 10 more on the opposite leg. Okay, so there are bicep curls. And you want to make sure that you go all the way in and out. So you want to contract and release all of the muscles. If you're trying to build really big muscles, which aren't very flexible whatsoever, you would do things different. So for these, we want full motion in everything that we do. Okay, so this next one, you can crisscross your weights, or you can drop one and choose one. Okay, this is going to be triceps, and we're going to drop, go straight ahead, hold it with both hands, drop it behind your head. Again, lift up one foot, and you're just going to go straight above your head 10 times. And we'll lift your feet. Okay, that's another one. Okay, now, for time's sake, these next few, I'm just going to do 6 on each side. Plus I have a race tomorrow, so I don't want to be sore. So hopefully I wouldn't be with this. But anyway, since we're doing all of these in one setting, so we're going to just do a lateral raise. So the key to the lateral raise, so we'll be going like this, is shoulder blades together and down. You want to let your back do the work. So I can show you that from behind. Here, shoulder blades together and down. Hopefully you can see that. And then you're not going to get a crick in your neck. Your shoulders shouldn't get too sore. Okay, so again, lift one leg. Switch sides. Make sure that you end up horizontal or parallel to the ground, and don't go any further than that. Next leg up. And actually, these, you can go up to 15 reps on each side, 20 reps on each side. You can do 15 and then another break, another set of 15. You can go to just inch up by 5s and get to 30 total, however you want to do it. But don't do too much at once, because you will be surprised if it's something you haven't done, how it affects your body, because like I said, it will affect your whole body. Okay, so we're going to do an overhead press next. So 90-degree angle arms, and then we're just going to go straight up. So again, lift the leg. 4, 5, 6. Then switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wonderful. So we got that series done. Okay, there's another set that we can do. And you can again, crisscross your weights, but I like to do this with one weight. You can also use a small medicine ball can work. So we're going to do chops. So this one we're not going to balance for. Okay, so we're just going to go up and down. Again, I'm going to go down to 6 just for time's sake. And that may be where you want to start, is just 5 or 6 reps on each of these exercises to get through and see how that goes. And then inch up from there. Never do too much. You don't want to be too sore. If you're quite fit already, you probably won't notice much of anything. But still be cautious of new movements because sometimes our bodies can act a little weird when we give them something new to do. Okay, so we're going to do front chops. So we're just going to take the weight up and down. All the way up, all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then we're going to do a side chop. So we're going to go from one shoulder to the opposite hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to go from the other shoulder to the opposite hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay, so for this next exercise would just be push-ups. A lot of people can't do regular push-ups, so we can actually do them at the wall, which I don't really have a wall here, and I don't think actually you might be able to see that. Okay. Okay, so you could go against a counter, you can go up against the wall. However far your feet are back determines the intensity. So the further your feet are back, the more of your body weight you're dealing with. The closer to the wall, the easier it'll be. So wall or counter. You can go to bench. You can go to floor. Now, I have a little flexibility issue with my wrist, so my shoulders don't always end up over my wrist, so don't copy that. Okay, so if that is too much and the others are too easy, then at least go into your plank position. Drop your knees. You see how there's an angle there? And then go down. Don't do this because then you're going to do that. You're not doing anything. Your butt's sticking in the air. You're not moving any weight whatsoever. You need the body weight. Okay, so you have those. Then we also have single arms that we can do. So I would advise starting these at the wall unless you've done them before. So just one arm. Let your chest be nice and open. Do a little bit wider stance. You want to try to mimic what happens if you ever do get to the wonderful point of being able to do them on the floor. So you want a little wider stance because you'll be dealing with balance once you get to the floor. And you're going to be a little bit angled that way. You try to do it like this, your shoulder's going to drop and it's not going to be that great a form. You just need to think of that balance that you're going to be dealing with on the floor. So here, however you want. And in 5. Again, you can do them from the bench as well. You can do them from the floor. I'll do the bench and then the floor for a while. So, yep, and that's about as far as I'm going to get today. I had a double spinal fusions, so I am building strength back up to be able to get my single leg push-ups going again. Getting closer. So, okay, so we have those. There are, like I said, a lot of other exercises to this series. We have all the lower body things that we did not get. Core. So you can add in sit-ups with a weight, bent knee sit-ups, and get your feet under something if you need to have a very long torso. So I'm going to bend my knees, and there's a board back over here I'm going to stick my feet under. So, still not positioned quite right there. Okay. You want to go all the way down, full body motion. And you don't want to use momentum. So make sure your back touches your head. Shoulders don't necessarily need to, but as long as your back touches, and come back up, and don't push yourself up. So you don't want to do one of those. You want nice controlled movement all of the way. You can do 4-way planks, which are wonderful for all body and core. So you can do forearm, you can do straight arm. So forearms, make sure your butt's down, nice straight 2x4. So that would be one type of plank, and then your forward plank, and then you're going to go to side plank. I don't have my mat down since I was sticking to it, so hopefully I don't end up with an achy elbow. So here we're going to do a side plank. So we're going to lift up from our hip. If you need help doing that, go ahead. If that's a problem that you keep dropping your hip down, then just put this leg here, and that will help you. There you go. Then you have the other side. You do one side without the other, you'll get all misbalanced. Now normally, hold these for a few seconds, and then gradually you can get them longer. Get up to 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 2-3 minutes. Some people will do 5 minutes. Not really necessary to do more than that. So the reverse plank is going to have your arms straight. Let me show you this way first so you see where the arms are. You can have your hands positioned this way, this way, this way, depending upon your body. Lift your butt up, head back, and hold it. So here's the side, and I have my hands in this position, which is the preferred, but if you can't do it, you do one of the others. So you're on your hands and your heels, and really, really, really push that butt up to the sky, and there you go. So there's some core, upper body, and like I said, everything, especially with the balance, you're working everything. So so just that in itself is a nice workout. So that's all I have for you today. Again, my name is Shannon, and you're welcome to contact me anytime. We can do private sessions if that's something that you're interested in, and when some live classes are going, that'll be up, and then you have this video that you can always watch. So if you're watching this on a Take Lessons platform, you can click my profile picture. It'll take you to my profile, and under that picture is an ask a question feature, so you can ask me any questions that you like. And if you're seeing this on another platform, YouTube or my website, just send me a message with any questions that you may have, and I'm happy to answer and happy to help in any way that I can. So hopefully you're going to have a wonderful day. Not hopefully, you will have a wonderful day. Go out and have a wonderful day. And stay focused and centered. And hopefully I'll see you again sometime. Bye.